Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is of course another makeup related video. Today we're going to do an update of the Out the Door in 24. So today we have a few products I'm going to share with you that I have finished, a few products that I am heavily working through that are so close to finishing, and then we're going to see what 24 items that are not necessarily beauty related that I am parting with today. So this video is a smidge late. I took an unplanned mental health break and I'm back here now, and we're gonna get hopefully some more fun makeup related content out to you very quickly. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Emma. I am so glad to have you here with me today. If you are new to this project, all the information will be linked below, as well as my intro to this project, who created this project, all the details, all the fun details. There are a few other creators doing this with us, and I would love for you to check them out, as well as the creator of this project. So the goal for this one is to use up things that just need to get out of our collections, but maybe for whatever reason we are holding on to them, to help encourage us to use the stuff we already own, but also to help us not hold on to things just for the sake of holding on to them and not letting them go, okay? There's some freedom in letting things go that have been in our lives that are just taking up space and taking up not only physical space, but mental space. I know for me, the more stuff I have in my home, the more I am working around them, the stronger that mental load becomes. So that's why I wanted to do this particular project, and why it's been an exciting one to do, because it's given me a little bit more focus with a little bit of a decluttering mindset behind it. So I have three products today that were rolled into this project at the very beginning that I have finished, and I'm excited to share that with you today. So the first one is from NYX. That is the Dewy Finish Setting Spray. I absolutely love this one. The reason why I brought this one in was specifically because I had stopped using it, because I found a different one that I absolutely love, and I had kind of put this to the side and stopped using it for a while, and so it needed to be finished. When I need a drugstore setting spray again, I will probably be repurchasing this one because I absolutely loved this one. So highly recommend it if you are looking for a drugstore setting spray. And I will link anything I possibly can down below. It might be an affiliate link if it is from Amazon. That just means it doesn't change the price for you, but it helps support my channel. The next product I have to show you is actually these nails. Okay, so these are from Kiss Nails. This is the Impress color. This particular shade is 25X Mustard Yellow. These are a matte finish. These ones are specifically the press-on ones that have the sticker on them versus the glue. And that is what I'm wearing today. I am counting these as finished because the ones that are in here are ones that do not fit my nails, so I can't use them. Now what I will do is I took a note of all of the numbers, and I will post it in my friends groups and see if somebody in my friends group matches all those available numbers, to see if somebody else can get some use out of it. But if nobody can, then it'll go away. So these, absolutely love them. Perfect for springtime. I actually bought them not this last Thanksgiving, but the Thanksgiving before, and completely forgot about them. So I have 2 packs of these, as well as a different color of these in this project. So I finally am using up this one. I like them. They don't last on me as long as the glue version does, but I like that sometimes. Sometimes I just want them for 3 to 7 days versus 7 to 14 days. So I enjoy these. Great color. Let me see if I can get you a better view of the color. I don't know. Oh, there we go. That's pretty. How do people show off their nails? This is funky. This is weird. The next product that was rolled in that I have used up is the They're Real mascara from Benefit. I enjoyed this one. This one was I believe this is a travel size or a deluxe sample size, and it is completely used up. I think I might actually get a full size of this the next time I do need a mascara, if it goes on a sale. Because, okay, personally, sidebar, I hate spending full price on mascaras. I really, really do. Even drugstore price ones. So anytime I can get a mascara on a sale, that's when I buy it. So if this goes on a sale at a time that I need a mascara, I think I do want to try out the full size and give it a longer term try, because I really enjoyed this, but I feel like I can't give my full opinion until I've tried a full tube. I don't know if that makes sense, but this one is also gone. So that is 3 products that are out of this collection. I don't remember how many I rolled out last month. I believe it was 1 or 2. So I'm not quite sure how well we're doing, but we're not even at the halfway point of the year. So we've got some time. Now I have been working on several of the other things that are rolled in, but I want to show you 3 of them specifically today. This one I am wearing on my face today. This is the Studio Makeup Tinted Moisturizer. This one has so little left in it, and I think I talked about this maybe in the last video or in one of the other videos about how there's just so much left on each side, and I wasn't sure if I was going to continue to use it because it kind of, for some reason, smelled a little weird to me, but then I went back to it and it doesn't smell weird anymore. So I don't know if I was having an off day the day I smelled it or what, but there's still some in here. I don't know if you can see that with the lighting or not, but there's a little bit left up here, a little bit left here, and a little bit here. This is the Studio Makeup Tinted Moisturizer. I love this product. Absolutely love it. It sits well on my face. It's a beautiful product that just looks like my skin, but gives me just enough extra little coverage. So this is something I would absolutely rebuy, but I've also taken forever to get through it because I don't use that much foundation or moisturizer products like that. So this has been around for a while. So this one though, I am so close to finishing. I'm really hoping that next month's update will have this rolled out. And to help me along with that, I did roll this into another project so that it would get a little bit more use. The next item I'm going to talk to you about is from e.l.f. This one was rolled into a project last month and it helped me get a lot of use from it. This is the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. I'm not exactly sure the words they use for it because it's not on here. This is in the shade Sheer. I loved this one. Okay, for a drugstore one, I absolutely love this. I don't know that I would rebuy it because I have found non-drugstore versions that I like better. But for a drugstore option, I think that this one works really well. So if you're looking for a drugstore option for an eyeshadow primer, give this one a shot. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Now this one, I am shocked at how much is still in here. Like, I thought with using it in my last project that there would be no way it would make it into another month of use, and it's still going. It is still going. So I thought this would be done, but it's still hanging on. So hopefully next month. The last product I'm going to talk to you about today for this update is actually another product I'm wearing today. It is on my lips. It is the e.l.f. Again, e.l.f. I went through a major e.l.f. phase. I still like them, but I don't buy everything like I did during this stage. But this is the Sheer Slick in the shade Golden Pear. Absolutely love this color. I think this might have been one of my very first orangey lip products, and I think that's why I kind of stopped using it, because it had a little bit of a sentimental meaning and connection for me. But we're done with that. We are done with that. We are going to use it. We're going to enjoy every moment of it. And so while I still have a decent amount left in this, it will go quickly. Let me just roll it up so you can see what I'm at right now. So still a decent amount is left in there, but I think in this next season of spring, I don't think that'll be hard to use up. I do like to use this in spring and fall. Summer not as much, and winter, I just kind of stay away from it. So I have actually repurchased this a couple times, but I think after this one, I don't even know if they're making this anymore. If they do, I might eventually repurchase it because I did like it so much, but if they don't, while I will be sad to be finished with it, I won't be like so sad that I'm not going to finish it. All right, let's see what 24 items I am going to be decluttering from my home this month. So these next products are the let's declutter our home portion of this project, which does not necessarily have to be beauty. And I don't even think I have any beauty products in this one this time. Let's take a look. The first item I'm decluttering is a board game. It is just an outdated board game with countries that are have changed, and that was something that was pointed out to me by my youngest kid, who is obsessed with states and countries and flags and all those things. So when he pointed out that some of this was outdated, I said, all right, cool, time to move it along. So this one is leaving our home. Next, I have two books that are leaving my home. This first one is a Judy Moody Twice as Moody book. Nothing wrong with this book. It's just, my kids are much too old. I'm finding that there's a lot of books and stuff that I've kept that I need to go through. And this one was just blatantly in my face. Like, this is for ages 6 to 9, and while older can absolutely read it. My kids read it in that 6 to 9, and they're now graduating high school and in the middle of high school. So much too young to keep around. But this one was a good one. This one was one that was enjoyed, and so I'm gonna donate that one. The next book is something that we've never actually read. It is, again, younger, and it is something that I bought, how do I want to say this? I bought this at either a garage sale or a thrift store, and I bought it for, this is going to sound silly, but representation. I know I butchered that word. So this is the Homeschool Detectives. It's a mystery book, and there were a couple others. I don't remember if I already parted with them or if they're somewhere in this home. If they are, they will be parted with. But I got them because they're talking about, it's a group of homeschooling kids who go on these mystery adventures. We never read them. And I have no idea if they're good, if I should recommend it or not. I do not know if these have a religious tie or not. I can't tell you, so I'm sorry. If you're interested in something like this, this is the Homeschool Detectives. We homeschool. Back then, it was very important to me to have a little bit of representation, and I think that's why I picked it up. But for whatever reason, we never read it. And yeah, I wish I could give you more if this is good or not, but I can't. So it's time to leave the house. The next product leaving my house, I'm so sad about. Okay, so I have been holding on to this thing. These 4 pieces of wood. It is a, oh, there's a lot of dust on those. They haven't been used in at least 5 to 10 years. No, not 10. In at least 5 years-ish, I would say. Yeah, this is something from IKEA. This holds a roll of paper. So it was really good when my kids were younger and we were going through a lot of paper for drawing and everything. But as soon as we stopped using that type of paper, this just kind of sat around. And I, at one point, was like, well, maybe I'll find different use for it. I came up with a couple other ideas, but I just never got around to using it. So it's time to pass this along to somebody else. Next, we have 2 pairs of shoes that no longer fit my kids' feet and are very, very dusty because they've just been sitting around collecting dust, not being used. Next we have two things that are like artsy things. We have a cartoons learn to draw pad and then a hand lettering art thing. Both of these are things that initially were bought as gifts and my kids have just not used them at all and have just decided that they're getting more anxiety just sitting there feeling like they should use them when they're just never going to use them. So these two are going away. Another kid thing that's going away is a pair of glasses that don't fit my kids anymore because they got these when they were much younger. Why did I keep them? I don't know. But it's time for them to go away. For options 10, 11, and 12, I have 3 clothing items from myself. I have a pink shirt that it's so see-through, I will never wear it. Then I have this green shirt, which I wore to death, absolutely love it. And it is in here because it has holes. It has little holes. It has a hole in the armpit. It has staining. It's a favorite shirt of mine, so this one actually hurts really a lot. It's a favorite of mine, so I'm actually very sad to part with this, but I forget that it has holes and I accidentally wear it out and then I'm like covering them up. So that's going. And then the last one is a cardigan, which I'm very shocked I'm getting rid of, but this one was brought into my home about a month or 2 ago by a friend who was getting rid of it. And I finally put it on a couple times and I didn't realize it when I was wearing long sleeves, but when I wore it with a short sleeve, I realized that it was very, very itchy. So I'm just gonna part with it because I don't want things in my homes that are so restrictive like that, especially something that's supposed to be cozy. Oh, I have one more clothing item. So for number 13 is a workout shirt. I actually really enjoy this one. It's so comfortable, but it is so see-through that I never wear it for working out in public. I never wear it to work out at home because it is, again, so see-through. And then I decided to try to make it like a pajama shirt, but then I realized every time I wore it, because of how see-through it is, I personally felt like I had to put on a robe or something if I had to leave my room or be around wherever my kids would be. That's a personal choice, and it has to do with the age of my kids and everything and just what I'm comfortable with. So even though this is so comfortable, I have to part with it. We have another book. This is just another copy that I have. I don't know why I had a second copy of this one, so donating that. Then we have something gimmicky that I've never even opened. This is a foot file, which is honestly disgusting to think about, but I mean, we all take care of our feet in different ways and have different things we need. But this was something, I don't even know when I got this, where I got this, if it was given to me, I don't know. But it's in the package still and it's gonna be donated. Then I have something that you'll understand. If you ever kept a box, this is just a box. It does have like the little like replacement earpiece covers, but I don't remember this. I don't remember even these. I have no idea what phone I originally bought them for. I have no idea how long these have been in my home, but this is going to the trash because it's literally just the replacements. Why? Then I have this pile of homeschool books. I am just going to count this as, let's say 2, because we've got 2 groupings of books. One is a science curriculum that I do not support, and one is piano curriculum that is very old and outdated and made for little kids. An old mouse that we replaced because this one started to stop working. We kept it, I think, as a backup in case one of them died and we needed a mouse real quickly, but we don't need to do that because stores carry them. Even if we just buy a cheap one to hold us over, I'd rather get this gone. Then we have an old school duffel bag thing that we haven't used in years. Then I have this that I was gifted this last Christmas by a friend. It was a very sweet, sweet gesture, and I think a couple years ago I would have absolutely loved these and used these, but I just haven't even taken them off of the little gift tags, so I'm just gonna part with them. Then I have these handmade coasters, so are handmade pot holders, which are Christmas themed, which are actually quite adorable. And I did struggle with whether or not to part with these, but in all honesty, I've had these for at least 4 years. They were gifted to me about 4 years ago, and I bring them out every Christmas thinking I'm going to use them, and I have never used them. They are still in perfectly clean condition. I've never even had to wash them. We're just gonna part with these. Somebody else would get some good use out of them. Okay, then the last items we have are a Star Wars cookie jar and matching cups. If you like Star Wars, you're probably like, those are freaking amazing, and they are. I had actually gotten them, I saw them at a thrift store. I picked them up thinking of somebody in my family who might like them, but they were traveling by air and they really didn't have the space for them, and it was kind of one of those things. I didn't buy it as their Christmas gift, but I did buy it as an extra little, hey, I thought of you, do you like these? Because I thought these were super unique, and while he did like them, he chose not to take them. And I've been kind of holding on to them for, it's been at least a few years. And I just don't have space for something that I'm not using. And the more I think about it and the more I've seen how this person has decorated their home and everything, I really don't see them using this either. So I don't feel bad, I'm just gonna part with these. Let somebody else who would really enjoy these get to enjoy them. Okay, so those were technically over 24, around 24, whatever. It's at least 24 items that are leaving my home feeling much less decluttered. And I'm shocked every month at how easy this is. I'm thinking on my other channel that I will be starting back up here hopefully soon. I might start with a decluttering series. It's springtime. It feels right. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this makeup and declutter series. If you do and you want to see the updates every month, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you are still watching to the end of this video, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. You have no idea how much watching my videos all the way through really, really helps my channel. With that, I will see you in a video very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.